Hello and welcome to our Monday Bulletin vlog. I'm Helen McGrath, Head of Public Affairs, and I'm joined by our Bulletin editor, Dennis Hall.
Hello, everyone.
Now, last week, lawyers in local government received an exciting reference in the House of Lords, which I covered in the blog and the podcast, but I can't seem to stop talking about it. Dennis, what caught your attention last week?
Well, Helen, of course, there was the spring budget. So what did it do for local government? Here's my 30-second take on this. Well, the general overall verdict from commentators is this was a lost opportunity. On finance, there was absolutely nothing in terms of restructuring of local government finances for the longer term. As to adult and social care, simply a shocking silence. Next, investment zones are back in favour, but on a much limited scale. Devolution deals, there'll be more. Business rates, reform next year, perhaps. Local enterprise partnerships, it's goodbye to them, goodbye. Then there's the new levelling up partnerships. Well, hello, look out for those. And in terms of project funding, there'll be more levelling up funding, city project funding, and a new community ownership fund. Oh, and I nearly forgot. There's more money for new swimming pools. I can't think why. There we are, thousands of pages of commentary, summed up in just 30 seconds. Helen.
Well, did I mention we got a mention in the House of Lords, Dennis?
Wow.
But seriously, there's still plenty of time to get in your nominations for the LLG Awards 2023, but please don't leave it till the last minute. In terms of training provision, we take a break for a while we gear up for our commercial law conference on the 30th of March, where you can hear from a variety of our corporate partners, Michael Boucher, KC of Moncton Chambers, and Tracy Pritchard from the Cabinet Office, no less. Earlier on that week, we also have off licenses and illegal tobacco, prosecutions and reviews, and a session on learning from recent reports, what is good governance in a local authority, with our consultant and trainer, Bethan Evans. In LLG events, we also have an Information Governance National Lead meeting this Thursday. Finally, can I urge as many of you as possible to register and join us at our AGM on the 29th of March at 12 o'clock. There are going to be a number of new names in a number of new positions, and your support in that process would be greatly appreciated. And now for a sneaky peek on what's coming up in Bulletin number 11.
Well, a topic that has featured in our governance conference and which remains highly controversial is the reform of healthcare structures, and in particular the role of local government in those structures. Progress has been slow and practical outcomes very difficult to discern. Hence, the government announcement of the Hewitt Review late last year, and the final report is imminent. All the background detail is in Bulletin 11. Next, there's an item on the topic of litigation and local authorities, and in particular the question of costs that can be recovered by in-house solicitors on behalf of their local authorities. In a recent edition of Civil Litigation Brief, all of this was clarified by reference to a case decided in 2015, which may have escaped your attention, so as inevitably it did mine until now. Helen.
Thank you, Dennis. And for more detailed coverage of the bulletin entries from last week, don't forget to listen to the Grapevine podcast. So it's goodbye from me.
And from me too.